In case you work in risk management, or in case you work in internal audit where you do audit over risk management, or in case you work in management positions where you are actually involved in implementing ISO 31000 or COSO ERM, this is a very good certificate for you to earn to actually demonstrate your skills in understanding the risk management concepts and understanding how can you audit the risk management processes inside the organization. So this is a global certificate from IIA. IIA established this certificate in 2012 because they recognize that you as internal auditor, you need to have a knowledge related to auditing risk management practices. So for this certificate, you need to actually take the CRMA exam, which is 2 hours exam, 100 questions, and you need to actually pass the CIA part 1. But it's not necessary to pass CIA part 1, then take the CRMA. Always my approach, tell my student first, take the CRMA exam, pass the CRMA exam, then go study CIA part 1 and get it later. Anytime later, you can get it. It's not mandatory for you to take CIA part 1, then take the CRMA. You can take the CRMA, pass the CRMA, then get CIA part 1, then you will be certified as Certified Risk Management Assurance. Now, the concepts covered in the exam, the good news that the concept didn't change from 2012 until today. But IIA announced that in March next year, they are going to change that. First, they announced October this year, but because of Corona, they moved it to March next year. So they are going to actually change the exam completely. The meaning you are going to require not only CIA part 1, you are going to require CIA part 1, 2, 3. You need more years experience. They are going to change the content of it to include control self-assessment, to include the new ISO 31000 2018, the COSO ERM, new one. Everything is going to change, and new II standards. But currently, actually is based on the old outline, which is covering understanding the corporate governance and risk management inside the organization, focusing on the principle of risk management processes. Then what are your role as internal auditor in providing assurance and providing consulting over the risk management practices. The certificate is really the easiest certificate available currently from IIA, where you can actually study and earn it in less than 2 to 3 weeks. It's a very achievable currently. And this is why, this certificate is really valuable for you in the market, because if you look at the market, they say it will increase your potential 51% as internal auditor based on IIA study. It also will demonstrate your knowledge related to risk management and governance when you are in front of the audit committee or board of director saying, I would like to conduct audit or help actually the implementation of risk management practices inside your organization. Now, the certificate is actually, there's an application fee if you are a member, and there's exam registration fee. So this is the current cost for it. If you are interested in earning the certificate, I've been teaching the certificate for around maybe 7 years. Since they started the program, I was one of the early students who studied for CRMA in 2012 and took it here in the Middle East. And at that time, I was qualified to actually submit it. In the old days, you can submit a form saying, I have so many years of experience, and you can earn it without taking the exam. So I didn't submit that form. I actually waited until that waiver finished, and I submitted my actual application, and I went to take the exam. So later, when I'm teaching the certificate to you, I can tell you that these are the areas they focus on, and these are the type of questions they are gonna ask in the exam. So if you are interested in taking this certificate, we are doing this certificate online from July 17 to July 25 over the weekends. So we have 2 weekends where we will cover all the concepts related to this certificate. And in 2 weeks, we can prepare you to be able to study and pass the CRMA exam. So also you can check our website, www.openthinking.ae/CRMA or CIA, for you to enroll in these certificates.